solve the equation using the quadratic formula. 3x squared minus 18 equals negative 6. I'm gonna flip over to my paper here. If you notice down on Edmentum, and I know I didn't keep it up there for very long, all of the answers were whole number answers. In fact, integer answers is a better way to describe that. So without using the quadratic formula, I wonder if we could get the answer. For instance, let's add 18 to both sides, and we get 3x squared equals 12. And then it's 3 times x squared, so we can undo that multiplication by dividing both sides by 3. And then we get x squared equals 4. And we talked about this earlier in this unit. We were talking about solving quadratic equations with square roots. To undo squaring, we can take the square root, and we can take the square root of 4 as well. And what happens is we get x equals, well, the square root of 4 is 2, but the thing is 2 times 2 gives us 4, and negative 2 times negative 2 also gives us 4. So our answer is actually plus or minus 2. Now, I'm not going to work this one out with quadratic formula, but I do want to show you one particular thing with the quadratic formula in this problem, which is it's 3x squared minus 18 equals negative 6. Again, what has to happen for a quadratic formula is that the equation needs to be set equal to 0. So we would add 6 to both sides. So we would have 3x squared minus 12 equals 0. Well, on this particular problem here, what happens is we have 3x squared plus 0x minus 12. Just to point out the fact that A would be 3, B would be 0, and C equals negative 12 if you prefer to use the quadratic formula. But I think the easiest way is the way that I did it. The second easiest way would be to solve this equation right here by factoring, and then quadratic formula would be the most challenging, but we would end up with the plus or minus 2 regardless of the method that we use to solve.